What's up, everybody? It's Jimmy Grappone here. I hope you're doing well today. It is Wednesday, May the 18th, and we are coming down to the final 3 days of the CLT Life Apparel Kickstarter sale that is benefiting the Autism Strong Foundation. Now, you see this purple line right here. It shows how many shirts that we've sold. So far, we've sold 43 items of a goal of 150 items. And I'll admit, when I started this, there was an option of choosing a goal of 50 shirts, 100 shirts, or 150 shirts. And hey, I'm a big dreamer, so I went for 150 shirts. We've got today, tomorrow, and Friday. So actually, there's about 2.5 days left to be able to move the needle and move that number towards 150. Quite honestly, right now, I think 50 shirts is 100% in reach. I actually think that about 65 or 70 shirts is actually pretty realistic as well. And if you're a big dreamer like me, then that means 150 shirts, or at least 100, is also possible with a great strong push here in the final days. So I want to tell you a little bit about two things. One, why I am doing the CLT Life Apparel, why I created it, and then also why I am doing a benefit fundraiser for Autism Strong Foundation and what Autism Strong Foundation does and what they mean to me. So first off, with the CLT Life Apparel, I've always had a dream ever since I started the CLT Life as a blog, as a way to interview and talk to local business owners and influencers in the community. I got this really cool logo, which you can see I'm wearing a shirt right now that has the logo on it. And I got t-shirts made for myself and for some of my friends and family. And I had the logo put on golf shirts like this one right here. And I love wearing it. And whenever I go out, but especially when I go into the city of Charlotte, people notice it. They point it out and they're like, "Hey, where'd you get that? Who sells that shirt?" And I always tell them, it's my brand. It's my personal brand. Check out the blog. But I never had a way of actually selling that product or getting that product to them. So I've since decided to go ahead and launch the CLT Life Apparel. And I'm doing it right here through the Custom Ink website, mainly because they provided a really cool platform to be able to do a Kickstarter sale, to especially not knowing what colors, what sizes, which shirts would be popular, how many I would need of each one. It was sort of a safe way of being able to launch this promotion and also be able to get exactly what everyone wanted to them. Second part here is, what is Autism Strong Foundation? Why am I supporting it? What does it mean to me? So I've been involved in not only supporting local small businesses through the CLT Life for the past couple of years, but also helping promote nonprofits. And there's a nonprofit that I've volunteered with for the past several years, and they're near and dear to my heart. They're personal friends who started this foundation, and it's called the Autism Strong Foundation. And what the Autism Strong Foundation is, it's a Charlotte area nonprofit that helps families that are impacted by autism in and around the Charlotte area. So essentially, the coverage area is Mecklenburg County, which is Charlotte, and all the counties that touch Mecklenburg. So you've got Union County, Iredell County, Gaston County, Lincoln County, Cabarrus County, Lancaster County in South Carolina, York County in South Carolina, and I may have missed one or two. But Autism Strong Foundation provides money. They provide scholarships. Essentially, that's the word I was going for. They provide scholarships for therapy. So there's a therapy called ABA therapy that a lot of families that are impacted by autism use to help their autistic children become more self-dependent and better able to communicate. And this is one of the things that Autism Strong Foundation helps provide financing for families who are seeking out this type of therapy for their child. They also provide tablets to help children and people with autism to better be able to communicate with other people. And these are just a couple of the things that the funds raised by Autism Strong Foundation go towards. And they help families that are here locally. I'll tell you briefly the story about how Autism Strong Foundation got started. So Rudy and Becky Toms have a son, Landon, who's 12 years old now, and he has a twin sister. Twin sister is a champion gymnast. He has an older sister too, but the twin sister is a competitive champion, let's say, gymnast, and Landon is nonverbal autistic at 12 years old. And when he was just a couple years old, they started going to these walks. They started doing, and they invited us, my wife and I, to come to go to these walks that were raising funds for Autism Speaks. So we would go and do these and donate money and send it to Autism Speaks, which is an amazing organization in and of itself. It's a nationwide autism organization. Then they were involved in working out and CrossFit, and they created an event called AMRAP for Autism with the subtitle Hope for Landon, their son. And they started raising funds through this workout. The first year they raised about $8,000. The second year they doubled it. The third year they doubled that. And they're driving home from the event having raised over $30,000, and they're saying, we're sending all this. It's great that we raised all this money and we're donating to Autism Speaks, but we're sending all the money outside of the Charlotte area community where it could help people here locally. Because when you send to a national organization, it could go anywhere in the U.S. You don't know exactly who it's helping. So they decided they wanted their focus to stay local, and they created the Autism Strong Foundation as a 501c3 nonprofit, and they continued to host the Autism Strong, the AMRAP for Autism event every year. Then 2 years ago, they were selected by Choate Construction, which is a large regional commercial construction company, to be their local philanthropy that they wanted to support through an event every single year. And that's how Build Strong was created. And we just had the first annual Build Strong event in October of 2021, and that raised over $300,000 for Autism Strong Foundation. And they've continued with AMRAP for Autism. They've held gala balls, black tie gala balls, and all kinds of different events to raise funds. And since becoming a nonprofit, Autism Strong Foundation has actually raised over $1 million that is used to benefit local families right here in the Charlotte area. So it's a wonderful cause. I'm proud to support them and to be able to donate some funds from this sale to them. As of this recording on Wednesday, May 18th, we've raised, of this 430 raised, I think it's a little bit over $310 is going to be donated to Autism Strong Foundation. And each additional shirt that's sold, that adds $1 more. And then there's an option if people want to make an extra donation to Autism Strong Foundation, they can do that as well. And then that money all goes to Autism Strong. So thanks so much. I really appreciate everyone's support. Thanks for supporting this business. Thanks for supporting this philanthropy. Look for more to come from the CLT Life Apparel. Look for new designs. I wanted to start out with the logo design because that's the classic CLT Life logo. But look for we'll have other Charlotte themed and Carolinas themed designs coming up soon to an online store near you, possibly coming to some events and some brick and mortar stores at some point as well. So thanks again for your support. Have a great day.